Okay, Brendan, great to see you, as always. You're about to embark on your first visit to Asia with Liverpool and the club's first ever visit to Australia. How excited are you?
We're all very excited. It's obviously a part of the world where there's a huge support base for Liverpool, so it's brilliant that we can take the club and the team there to meet lots of our supporters. So now I'm in particular looking forward to it. It's the first time I've been to that part of the world, so we're all excited and obviously looking forward to getting some good work in as well.
Have you heard stories from the other members of staff who've been on tours previously about the level of support over in Asia?
Yeah, no, obviously a number of the players and some of the staff been out that way before, so no, it leads to that bit of excitement, and I think for our new players as well, it's going to be great for them, because I think it's only when you come in you truly understand how big the football club is whenever you go on these tours, because as the last year when we went to the Americas, it was incredible, the support, travelling up to Toronto and whatnot, 5,000 people watching training, so I'm led to believe it's an even bigger sector of supporters that's out there, so no, it's a great privilege to be the manager, to take the club there, and like I said, I repeat, we're all really looking forward to it.
Wherever you're travelling with Liverpool Football Club, whether it be Europe or Asia or the States, the level of support is incredible. How does it make you feel knowing you are the manager of this great institution?
Well, I've said it before, I think there's a number of things, but pride being the biggest factor. To be the manager of such a worldwide institution in the game, and we seen it at the weekend there when we played at Preston. It was a packed stadium. Some of our Spanish players couldn't believe the level of support that they had away from home. Normally Spanish teams are drawn 200-300 supporters when they play away, but our end was packed out, and it was a real brilliant atmosphere. Obviously it was hooked into TV worldwide as well, the game, and that was only for our first friendly. So now it continually makes you feel very proud, and obviously it gives you that extra bit of motivation and commitment whenever you know the responsibility that you have as the manager here at the club. So and that's something that I take great pride in.
The players and the staff will be living in each other's pockets for 2 weeks. What does a trip like this do for team morale, do you think, and team spirit?
Well, it's good. I think the plan for this first phase of our pre-season, some clubs will come back and they'll go away straight away. I felt it was important, especially with the amount of travelling that we're doing, that we built a real good fitness base here, because that's the main objective in pre-season, to get your football fitness. And the players have worked extremely hard in this opening period, and obviously they look sharp considering it's early days in pre-season in the game on Saturday. So we go on to the next phase now, which is obviously travelling, playing 3 games whilst we're away, and obviously we get the chance to come away from Liverpool and go into a different environment, and that always gives players the opportunity, as you say, they're in each other's pockets, and allows us, especially the new players coming in, it gives them the opportunity to bond with their teammates. And as I said, you always find out something new about players, and it's normally positive when you go away. So that's the part I'm really looking forward to.
It's a big learning curve for the younger members of the squad, though, isn't it? Yeah,
very much so. I think the likes of young Jordan and Jordan Eby and Raheem Sterling, both who scored at the weekend, are. For Raheem it was a big learning curve. I remember his trip last year, and all the stuff that surrounded him. But no, he grew strength from that, and he ended up having a terrific season. So I hope for the younger players, it's a great experience for them. They again will see what it's like to be, and the responsibility it is to be a player here at Liverpool by the amount of supporters that's there. And as I said, it's all a part of your job here as an ambassador for the football club.
It's a very hectic schedule. There's a lot of commercial activities, a lot of foundation activities as well. How do you balance that between that and the serious business of getting yourselves ready for the season?
Well, thankfully I've got a really good relationship here with the commercial people at the club. They understood my thoughts, and the priority first and foremost for us is our training and our work. We need to ensure that come the first game of the season we're in tip-top shape, and that the condition of the players is is at the forefront of any thinking. After that then all the events and all the activities have been built around that. So in terms of the actual planning and organisation of that, that's all been well taken care of. Billy and his team have done a great job in terms of fitting in those activities around the football. And we as manager, players, staff, we understand the responsibilities we have as one of the great institutions in the world. So I'm more than happy to carry out that duty.
What are you hoping to get out of the 3 fixtures that you'll play on tour?
Well, I think firstly it's to develop fitness. Again, the players will step up. You know, they've played 45 minutes at the weekend. They'll step up over the course of the 3 games to 60, 75, and some will be 90 minutes. So that is the key thing for us. And obviously it allows us then, we're in a better start point than what we were last summer. You know, it was really new to the players what we were trying to do. I think we've seen a real good base in this early part of pre-season that has carried on from last year. And what we're now looking to do is add to that and look at, you know, it's important for me that the players that can participate tactically in the game, if I need to change, and in pre-season you get the opportunity to work on those elements of it. So that's something that we'll look to take out, as well as the fitness over the 3 games.
Is there anything from the tour last year that you would change this time around, or that you've learned and that you will implement this time around?
No, not really. I thought it was a fantastic trip last year. We really enjoyed our base in Boston. You know, being able to then travel out. You know, our experiences with the supporters and everything was great. Training the players worked really well. The only item was that the players came out in dribs and drabs last year. You know, we had a really young group that went out, and then those guys that were at the championships and playing for the countries come out later. So that was the only frustration in it all. This year we've got the real core of the group being able to work from day one, which has been brilliant. Some of the new signings have come in and added to the squad. And we'll have some of the guys rejoining us whilst we're out on tour. So no, it's something that's a very hectic time, as you say. It's a very busy time, but I'm really looking forward to it.
What would your message be then to the supporters that are coming over to see you and the squad?
Well, first and foremost, it's a big thank you. You know, because it's those supporters that make Liverpool the iconic club that it is. You know, their support, their loyalty, their passion, their intensity, and all of Asia is part of what makes it the biggest and greatest football family in the world. And for us, and as for the manager, for us to go over there and being amongst other members of this family, then it'll be brilliant, and we're all really looking forward to seeing them.